Hello and welcome back, everybody. We have the top 4 match today from the Surrey City Tournament. Joining with me again is Julia. Hey, Jules.
Hello.
We've got a top 4 matchup between Joey on the left, who just moved into Masters, the Masters division this year, and we have Mel on the right. It's gonna be a Blastoise mirror match. And I know Mel is finally running Black Kyurem in his Blastoise deck too, because he actually picked up a couple from somebody. But yes, backstory behind why I'm recording a Blastoise mirror match. My camera was running out of memory and running out of batteries, so I'm like, well, Blastoise mirror match shouldn't be very long, so let's just watch them play it out. Because the thing is that they trade one-shots, right? So whoever gets sets up first literally just kind of blows up the opponent's field over and over again.
And then they get end, and then the opponent takes over again.
Yeah, but the games are over really quickly. You know, there's not going to be that much else going on, which I kind of like. Mel gets the first start here, and he's going to open with the Ultra Ball.
Whoa, tossing 2 supporters.
Yeah. Obviously he has a support in hand.
Yeah,
he's
I can see Skyla, he's probably just...
And I think he has a full RN in his hand as well.
Yeah.
So he's going to Skyla for the beach.
He doesn't care about them supporters.
Getting a beach down first is really important in this mirror match because usually both teams only run beach. So if you throw down the beach, you basically force a lot of cards to be dead cards in your opponent's hand. And spoiler alert, Mel runs 4 tropical beaches in his deck because when you're balling, you're balling. Like literally his deck is worth almost $1,000, I think.
Wow. That is just nuts.
Just because of those tropical beaches. Because tropical beaches are like, what, $200 a pop right now?
For English ones, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty redonky.
For French ones, I think they're cheaper because they're only useful in Canada or France, so.
Yeah.
But English ones are useful everywhere.
Yeah, that one's an English one. You can tell by the short word.
Yeah.
That ain't no plage tropical, I'm telling you. Mel's just like, what does that card do again? Let me just double check. Mel loves doing that. It's just like, oh, you're playing catcher. Let me see what that does.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you know, in the early matches, if you're against someone that you don't know, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. I'm gonna play risky, and then
they're gonna try to pull a fast one on you. Well, catcher just pulls without flip. Look at the card, just read it.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. Oh man, too funny. Oh, it's lagging a little on my screen. Is it lagging on yours?
No.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, it just lagged for a second. I caught up.
Oh, okay. It might just be because Joey was like fast shuffling his cards.
Yeah, he's just like, can't even see his hand. She's moving so fast.
So reveals a catcher. He plays a catcher, try to get a Squirtle off the bench, just because he was going to Juniper.
Whoa.
And Juniper's into stuff.
Yeah.
Attaches to Keldeo, okay. And he's got rare candy Blastoise in hand. He's going to pull 3, but we know that Mel has a N in his hand, so he's probably going to drop that to reduce Joey back down to 6 cards. Keep him down a card a little bit. And like I said, in this matchup, first to get set up with the Blastoise and energies on a Black Kyurem is going to be the Victor.
Yep.
And I know
it looks like Joey's well on his way, so yeah, Mel will definitely want to disrupt that.
I know you had a chance to. Oh, okay, no guesses. I know you had a chance to pilot BDA's Blastoise list a few times.
Oh yeah, his French one, yeah.
Yeah, and you were mentioning how it'd be good to have 3 Black Kyurems and 2 Keldeos as opposed to 3 Keldeos and 2 Black Kyurems. What was your reasoning behind that?
It was more just the matchups I faced that day. I made that decision beforehand because I wanted an egg in there, so pretty much just took something out for it. It was just more that, yeah, the matchups that I faced, it tended to come right down to the end where I just needed that easy KO. I had, you know, the energies, I had the, you know, superior energy retrieval. I just needed that attacker, and that was the problem that I kind of faced sometimes, is that I'd just be left without what I needed, because, you know, Keldeo, for example, needs 6, not 4, right, to do a KO on an EX. So many times I'd be left with exactly enough for a Black Kyurem, but not enough for Keldeo. And so that's why sometimes I just felt like I just needed that one extra kind of more heavy hitter. But that was just more for the matchups I faced. Definitely I can see it going either way.
I think, I mean, originally the meta was favorable towards the Keldeos because Catcher was so powerful, and people would
Yeah.
be like, I want to laser things, so let me get rid of the Keldeo so I can laser things and not have to worry about rush in and retreating.
Yeah.
But with Catcher nerfed a little bit, the Keldeos aren't required as much.
Yeah.
And instead, your attackers are going to be stuck up front for a very long time, such as your Black Kyriums.
The other reason that Blastoise, I guess, ran a lot of Keldeo was also it really helped out in the Gothitella Selgor matches,
which were very popular back then.
Exactly. Yeah. Now that a Selgor is not in the format anymore, more than just Gothitelle, which doesn't affect Keldeo in any way. So that's it's just I find that I just found that most of my matches I didn't need any more than 2 Keldeos. I just was never at a point where I was like, damn, I wish I had one more Keldeo. Yeah, I was always the Black Kyurem I wanted one more of.
Yeah.
Just like one of. Yeah.
My deck did run 3 Black Kyurems, and when Jasmine was piloting the deck, she did mention that it was extremely handy, especially against the mirror match, to have that third, especially against BDA.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you knock out 2 of them, because you're gonna get to a point where you both got 2 knockouts off each other's Black Kyurems, dropping down that third and go, oh, what's up, is pretty huge.
Exactly.
Especially since both, surprisingly, Blastoise decks just don't run Super Rods.
Yeah.
It's
annoying
a
that
weird
was,
thing.
especially with only 2 Black Kyurems. I was like, I need a Super Rod.
But yeah.
That's why I was like, I'd either have an extra Black Kyurem or a Super Rod. I was like, I need. There's so many times I wanted that so bad.
I think the Black Kyurem is probably better than having a Super Rod. And because you rarely ever need to actually get back anything other than energy, right? So
if you're at a point where you need to get back Squirtles and stuff, well, the game's not going anywhere.
You're probably already lost. At that point, you're already dead.
Yeah. I just love all the French cards. It was so interesting. It's just
was his deck entirely in French?
Almost.
Oh,
Almost
wow.
entirely French. And people were like, why do you play the little French cards? I was like, oh, it's not my deck. I was like, I would guess it's because his other playset is just French. But I'm assuming to get those French cards, he has to actually get them. They don't, we don't just have them around in BC. So people aren't just opening French packs. So I'm assuming he must have planned it to be French. That's my guess.
Maybe.
But it's actually kind of neat. I enjoy it because it's you see the different I don't know. It's just interesting just to kind of see all the French names for everything, and everyone knows what they do already, so it's not really a big deal. But it's kind of cool.
Mel taking some careful consideration here about his turn. Do I want to bench a 30? So he runs 3 Keldeos. I'm thinking he might want to leave that bench space for the Black Kyurem. Unless he's going to play a Colress right now, there's no real reason to bench a 3rd Keldeo because they're not going to really come into play. But okay, so he's playing the Colress, so he wants to get 10 cards.
He wants that one extra card. It's going to be Black Kyurem.
Yeah, because he wants that Black Kyurem. No, he wants a Lightning Energy and more energies in general right now. Because he has 2 on his Keldeo rather, so he can rush in and manually retreat into the Black Kyurem. If he gets a Lightning and energy retrieval or just more water in general, he'll be set. There's an energy retrieval.
And just have a hand of all energies and a Juniper.
Oh, Lightning and energy retrieval, so that's pretty much all he needs. Try to get a better view. That was kind of cool. It's like 3D rotation. So it's gonna rush in.
Yeah.
Manual attach. But yeah, as soon as that Black Kyurem goes down, okay, he might get one in his hand right here. I probably wouldn't have done this search because I'd be afraid of an N. Oh, but he's gonna go for the Blastoise, so why not?
He's got the rare candy. I guess he's just trying to say hey,
Well, he knows he knows that Joey runs the catcher, so there is a chance of his Blastoise going down, which will stop the rain dance.
No, never stop the rain. We live in Vancouver.
Gotta make it rain, make it rain.
Yeah. And then watch an energy retrieval.
Yeah, we saw it in his hand. He had it. And get rid of that Squirtle. You don't need it. Get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of the tropical beaches.
Yeah,
you don't need it.
Beaches. Who's gonna knock out the beaches? Although that'll be Joey. Just suddenly pulls out a Pokemon Center.
Poke Center. Whee! We'll end them down in Poke Center, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually not a bad idea if you're attacking with Keldeos purely.
Yeah.
Or if you have a Keldeo with a Float Stone. So Black Ballista comes down, gonna get rid of a Keldeo. Joey pushes up his own Keldeo, which is actually a bad sign because that pretty much means that he has enough energies to attack with. Skryra?
For energy retrieval, which
He's
one?
got a regular energy retrieval.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, superior or regular? What you gonna go for?
If he's got a regular one in there, he probably doesn't run eggs. I like the eggs. I thought the eggs was pretty cool.
Yeah, I know the eggs are fun, except I haven't played the deck enough to sometimes always remember that I have an egg there.
That's why you always put it outside this card slightly.
Yeah, I saw Andrew doing that, so that's why I do that now. Or was it you that did it? I don't know. Lots of people seeing doing it, so I was like, yeah.
I know Andrew does it for sure, but
Yeah.
Andrew actually didn't play in Poland during this tournament.
No, I just saw him.
He actually made it to top 8. He was playing for Rizian something. Andrew doing pretty well in recent tournaments.
Yeah. Good. And now Mel has no energy, but that doesn't mean anything in Blastoise.
Well, yeah, but Mel does need to get another Black Kyurem. He did already play a Heavy Ball, and if he only runs one other Black Kyurem, right? He's played one Heavy Ball, he's played at least one Ultra Ball. So he has 2 Ultra Balls and 1 Black Kyurem in his deck, maybe 2 Black Kyurem, so he has 4 outs out of whatever remaining cards in his deck. Plus he needs to get energies on it. If he doesn't have it in hand right now, he's gonna have to play a Draw Supporter and then hope he gets the Black Kyurem plus some way to get energies onto it.
Yeah.
Onto it and the Keldeo. That's actually a big thing too. So he needs 6 energies to play down if he wants to attack this turn. And if he doesn't, Joey gets a free slap across the Keldeo. Unless Mel somehow attaches 2 energies. He does have 2 energies in hand, so he can attach those right now. And we see the Dowsing Machine, so he can actually get the Heavy Ball back right now too.
So either way, essentially, he needs 7 cards effectively, right? He needs either a Black Kyurem and a whole whack of cards, or at least 5, right? If
He's got a Dowsing Machine. Oh no, he doesn't have enough cards in his hand to play all the cards.
Yep.
I was gonna say he has 2 energies. He's got a Dowsing Machine that he can get a Heavy Ball to get the other Black Kyurem out. But he needs to play down a lot of energies too this turn. I wonder if he might just attach to a Keldeo, play out all his cards, and then just Tropical Beach this turn and just be behind. But so risky.
Yeah.
He might have to retreat into a Blastoise, and that essentially will make this next turn a null turn.
Yeah.
I might even do that if I were him right now. He's got the Superior Energy Retrieval in his hand too. I might just hold on to that. I would just hold on to the Superior Energy Retrieval. Use the Dowsing Machine to get the Black Kyurem. Attach 2 energies to the Keldeo, retreat to Blastoise, and then Tropical Beach, and just give up a Blastoise. That way, at least I have the energy for the next turn. Let's see. Yeah, I just gotta go for an attack here. Okay, YOLO.
Yeah.
Dowsing Machine for Juniper or Colress? Colress, right?
Yeah, probably. Colress would be amazeballs, especially because he doesn't have any cards in hand, so it'd be essentially the same
cards.
thing, but he'd be getting more cards. Yeah.
It's better than a Juniper.
Yeah.
He needs, how many more energies does he need? He's got 1, 2, 3,
3
4. That's 130. So he needs 3 more
7.
water. He needs 3 more water. I don't know. That seems really, really risky. 2 energies are in the thing.
You might know how many are in there, though.
Yeah,
too.
well, okay, but that's 5 water energies already, and...
Oh, that's 1. You can get a regular retrieval.
5 energies, 6 energies. He still needs 1 more after that. Wait a second.
Maybe I don't want
I
to do that.
unattached this energy.
Yeah.
I think he's 1 short. But no, see, the thing is, you need 7 energies, right? And most Blastoise decks run max like 9 water energies. So 7 out of the 9 in your deck. Good luck with that, right?
Yeah.
That's playing it really loose, I feel. Like, he could have had the guarantee thing just to wait out with a Blastoise. Like, if he had that many energies, he could have just attached to 2 of the Keldeos, retreat to the Blastoise, and force Joey to need a catcher flip, right? Because losing a Blastoise is not really losing anything at all when you're trading EX attacks. You force Joey to take 7 prizes versus taking, 6.
Oh goodness.
We were looking at Joey's dice, which you can't really see in the camera there, but his damage counter dice has this like huge flaw on it, the side of it. So if you roll it, it would terribly be lopsided. Like along one of the edges, there's like this bubble of plastic that just sticks out. Like
is that from the Plasma Blast set? Or
maybe.
One of those elite boxes? Yeah, the dice in them were like just bad.
Well, they're not for rolling, right? They're for damage counter.
Yeah, which is fine.
As damage counter too, it doesn't really make that much sense when you have the logo on it either, though. It's really annoying. Especially those stupid professor dice.
I always have people looking at the other side being like, is it a 1 or a 6? Yeah.
It should always be on the 1, in my opinion.
Yeah, but then our Pokemon dice from states and stuff are all on the 6.
Yeah. So Mel needs to hit a N here. In order to stay alive, he needs to put Joey down to 2 cards, so that Joey has little to no chance of getting another attack off the next turn.
No, never mind. I think I'm wrong. Yeah, no, they're on the 1. I think. Yeah, on ours.
Yeah, they're on the 1 because you can see the 6 on the dice right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't even need that much. But I guess if he dies, it's already game over. So Mel is just pumping it up, and there's the end. So that's important, to put Joey back down to 2 cards. And now he just needs to hope that Joey doesn't get out of that, and maybe if he could bump off the beach himself too, it would be extra bonus.
Yeah.
He just needs Joey to not draw well right now. N and a water energy. Okay. So Joey can get 2 more cards with the
Watch
end.
him like top deck a Mewtwo. Be like, yeah.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Ooh. Play your cards, Mel.
Yeah.
Alright, it's going to take the swing, not going to Ultra Ball. And see, Joey does the smart thing, throws up the 1 prize sacrifice.
Yep.
Dowsing Machine, why not?
Oh, for Juniper, yeah.
For the Juniper. No Colress. Colress won't get him 6 anyways. Yep, must be nice to top deck.
Oh, did you not want to attach that water before you drew?
No, he had to Dowsing Machine it away.
Oh, that's right. Forgot.
Floatstone, why not?
Wow.
When you run well. Game 1 over.
Yeah, wow.
When you run well, why not? We were talking like we got Joey runs hot Gaffney on the left.
We should get that on a t-shirt.
Hi, my name is Joey Does Well in General Gaffney. He was pretty ridiculous with those catcher flips and all the other stuff too. He was doing pretty well throughout the day. Unlike some people who, would be like 1 in 7 on catcher flips or something like that, and not drawing draw supporters for like 15 turns throughout 2 games. Yep.
Hey, at least you did better than me. I went 0-0.
You didn't even show. No, actually, you did better than I did. I think I ended the day like 2 and 3 or something. I actually was negative for once in my for a while. This is like the first time in a long time that I did not come out at least 50. I mean, and the other times I come out 50-50 is when I'm playing rogue decks too. So, right. So I don't know. Oh, I was so tilted after that. A lot of us were. It was in general like we had like some bad mojo going on.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
Double mulligan, sure, why not? Declumping because it makes a
hopefully your
difference.
opponent does too. So
Yeah.
There you go.
And that, that's actually one of the weak points of the Blastoise deck is the fact that you don't have that many basics. You got 5, right? You got your Keldeos and your Black Hirams and then your 4 Squirtles. So that's a total 9. That gives you less than like a 1 in 6 chance kind of thing to get a starter. So Mel gets a starter, but Joey doesn't here. I'm going to skip ahead to when they actually got it because my battery was dying.
Yeah.
I wonder if Joey runs 3 Black Kyurems, because we only saw 2 last game. And we know that Mel was probably lacking on his last Black Kyurem. It was either prized or he just did not want to go for it. Mel gets down the beach first again, so 3 dead cards at least, or 2 dead cards probably in Joey's deck right now. I think Joey was only running 2 Tropical Beach. He had to lend some to his dad.
Yeah.
So that they could play. They actually played first round in top 8, and they played out the match too. His dad wanted to scoop it. They said, no, let's just play it out, and Joey took the match regardless. Why not?
Yeah.
So Mel gets a very strong turn, Tropical Beaches for 1 card. There goes the Max Potion, not going to be helpful in this matchup. Not even, like, even if you Crystal Wall, it wouldn't help you.
Yeah.
Because the Black Kyurem will still do like 400 damage with Black Ballista. Oh,
yeah,
ridiculous.
what is... Yeah, the... Can't even remember. What does it do? What, does it add damage? I think...
the Crystal Wall makes it so that Black Kyurem's HP is now 300.
HP. Okay, yeah, I can remember. I knew one of them was HP and one of them was...
I was very tempted to swap around, like put 2 Max Potions and a Crystal Wall into a Black Kyurem deck, because with the Crystal Wall you can actually survive a G-Booster attack, and then Max Potion it off, and then go, ha, what up now? Right?
Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah.
What you gonna do now? And then but then like it doesn't help against Mirror, and it doesn't help against Raybor either, because they hit for weakness. So, haha, capture that Squirtle. So makes a difference. Gets a Dowsing Machine and a Juniper in hand, so useful. Attach and retreat, why not? Gets rid of, oh, actually gets rid of the Tool Scrapper. He knows that Joey does run Floatstone, but I guess it's not going to be super important for the most part, that Floatstone. So he's willing to get rid of it. Throws away Juniper as well, which signifies he does have another draw support in his hand. Because nobody throws a draw supporter away.
Blastoise? We'll see.
Yeah, it's going to go for the Blastoise. Has to be. Has to be. Pasta be.
He has a lightning in hand, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Blastoise. Blastoise.
Blastoise. Man, I remember that game where Sam was playing BDA's Blastoise deck, and he had like 3 lightning energies on the Black Kyurem and tried to Black Ballista, and then we were like, whatever.
Yeah.
You need 2 water at least on it. Oh yes, you already manually attached on your Blastoise this turn, so you can't manually attach.
Yep. That is right, because you manually
Joey on the ball catches it right out. It says, no, you totally manually attached the Squirtle this turn.
Yep.
Denied. Forces Mel to need another card off this end. He has a really good chance of hitting it. This is not like before, where he's chorusing and needs like 3 energies. He just needs 2 water energies, and there you go. Like the first 2 cards he draws easily.
Yeah. And more cards than you drew too. Why not?
I think he's got it. Right? Yes? Or does he only have 2? Maybe I mistook a Squirtle for a water energy. He doesn't have it!
Bro! Oh,
These Tropical Beaches, whoops! Oh, poor Mel. Can't hit energy off things.
He is just not doing well today for energy, hey? Just not happening for him.
Oh boy. Did you just give me a Scooby? Roro? Roro Scruggy?
Oh, we have, is that 3
Catcher?
water?
Oh my gosh! Gonna kill the Blastoise!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What is happening?
Deluge.
Boom.
No energies in this card. Deluge. Rush in. Tropical Beach.
Yeah.
Okay, so he could have swung in, but he wouldn't be able to kill it anyways. Actually, he should have rushed in with the other Caldeo, if he was going to do that, and leave the one with energies on the bench.
Just in case it gets hit. Yeah.
Uncharacteristic, non-optimal
I
play.
was like, I want to goodness up there.
Uncharacteristic, non-optimal play from Joey, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Mel needs a lot of things. I don't know if he runs the Floatstone in his deck. I found, personally, having played Blastoise forever, one Floatstone is a miracle worker in your Blastoise deck. It's like an energy retrieval a lot of times.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, he had the Skyla here, and he did get an energy off the Tropical Beach. If he had a Floatstone, could have Floatstoned the Blastoise. But I'm guessing he
We're gonna
doesn't.
see if it's a switch or even an escape rope would actually be okay in this
No, he's
situation.
gonna
I
go
think.
for the Ultra Ball and toss away some stuff to get a Keldeo.
All right. Okay. Maybe he has 3 energies. Well, we know he has that lightning, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he could always manually attach and then attach the water to Keldeo and.
Yeah, so he's got lightning and water in hand. The question is, does he have the last energy he needs
Yeah,
again?
the last energy.
Rush in. Deluge.
Oh yeah, now he's realizing. Hang on a minute.
Manual attach.
Yeah.
Maybe an energy retrieval? No.
In a slash.
Slash. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Throws away all his draw supporters. Doesn't even care. I ain't even mad, bro. Manual attach. Did he already manual attach? Yeah, he already manual attached that lightning. So he's gonna deluge. Maybe deluge one more time on Keldeo. Nope, just gonna attack. So yeah, if Joey pushed up the Keldeo with no energies with the rush in, then he wouldn't have lost those energies. Unless he wanted to lose those energies.
Maybe, yeah, for so that they're in the discard for later when he needs them. Yeah, that's true.
That's true. But I feel that it probably would have been better to not have done that. I don't know. Because he can always just rush and retreat anyways and still do the same thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so options. Always go for more options. Yeah, but he ain't nowhere. He does have the energy retrieval, so he gets the 2 water back, and he has a lightning in his hand, which means Mel is going to be behind again.
Yep.
Explode. Well, he's like, I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
Put him back. Don't you dare rush me. You take forever with your turns. How's her brother doing, Jazz? Jazz is still watching the League of Legends games that your brothers were playing.
Oh yeah.
She says your brothers are cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got third in that tournament, right? So they almost have an invite.
They almost, yeah. They have like a.
Oh, no spoilers for you. Sorry.
Yeah. Quasi.
Top 2. Yeah. Well, apparently from what we were talking about beforehand, the second place team got disbanded or lost their sponsor or something, so they have like a time period to get their stuff together. Otherwise,
yeah,
they
yeah.
lose
It
their
was
invite.
actually not the 2 teams for that. Like, there's 4 rounds of qualifiers essentially for the spring LCS. So the
They got unsponsored.
one of the other ones one of the winners of the other ones disbanded. So they're one of the ones that qualified already. So they would take their
Joey hits the heads on the catcher. Why not? Bella's just like, I want to reach across the table and strangle this kid.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why are you playing? You got top 4 in Worlds last year. You have your invite. You don't need to be here to bother me.
Yeah.
Deluge has another thing set up. That's game. There's no way he can get out of this.
Wow.
Unless he sacrifices. He just sacrifices over and over again, but oh my gosh. Go, you got this, Mel. You can do it. We're cheering for you. Represent the master. Oh, hey, third Black Helium. So 3 Black Heliums actually. Just meant Mel had bad prizes first game, but yeah, 3 Black Heliums. So haven't seen a 3rd Black Helium on Joey's side, but yeah. Mel has a lot of cards in his deck. I wonder what he gave up. Probably Max Potion, I'm guessing. Floatstone, definitely. So, gave up some spots for the extra Tropical Beach and the extra Black Helium.
Superior energy retrieval.
There's no point unless he can catch her or something.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah, he's pointing at it like, I want that one.
I want that one. When I play Skyla, it has a catcher effect along with it, but only me.
Down there. That one.
But yeah, because Joey's got the reply KO for game, unless Mel can remove that somehow.
Maybe he magically runs a whole bunch of crushing hammers.
Yeah, crushing hammer, crushing hammer, crushing hammer. That's what I use for all my tech spaces. Does lightning act like a catcher as well? Mel just does the GG, the manner destruction, and that's the game.
Yeah, he pushes like, wait, Squirtle was there. Yeah.
Push up Squirtle. I'm still gonna finish. I hate when TCGO makes you do that. Like, you know you lost the game, but then they still make you like push up your last Pokemon, and they still take the prize. I'm like, just end it already. That's why a lot of people just like concede at that last thing. Oh my gosh, so much scooping going on online.
Yeah, that's true. I just like get into matches and it's like, whoop. I'm like, okay. Or they just leave and you just have to wait there for 30 seconds until it gives you the win. And I'm like, alright, well, that was uneventful.
Yeah. Oh, my T2 is really bad. Let me just scoop right now. A lot of people, like, it's not even rage quitting online, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
that's the thing, you know, if you can't see what you would do with a bad hand, the minute you get into a tournament, you're a bad hand, you're like, I'm just going to scoop. Like, no, you're going to play it out, so you should probably do that online too, so you can see what, you know, what happens, play it out, learn, right?
Anyways, so that was the top 4 match between Joey and Mel. Joey takes the win. Over on the other top 4, Trevor had played against, I think it was Pedro, and took the win there. So we're going to see Trevor and Joey face off in the finals next time. So stay tuned. See you later, guys.